So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on. And I'm really grateful for people who haven't done very much access. In fact, Lily, I don't think she's done any access at all. And here she is tonight to find out if she can make a difference in her life. So Karen's been doing this for a long time too, haven't you, Karen? Where you're on mute.
Is it a few months since, I don't know, June or something? When did we start? Or before lockdown, did we?
We've been doing it for a long time anyway.
6 months maybe, yeah.
And it does make your life easier, doesn't it?
Everything goes with ease and joy and glory.
Yeah. So when you expand your being, you will, and I do invite you to practice it after this too. Don't just do it tonight, but practice it every day. It does make your life easier. And what else? And then sometimes we do a few clearings if there's anything going on in people's lives. So we've got clearings in access consciousness, and Lily, they're going to be a bit strange to you, but I'll have a chat with you later if that's okay with you, darling. If you can, in fact, I need to get, can I just get, I don't, because we haven't come through Facebook Messenger, I'll just get your contact details if that's all right now. Oh no, don't do it because we're being recorded. Okay, we'll do it later. Okay, so what you can do right now is if you want to, you can close your eyes, and you don't have to, but I like to close my eyes. And I'm just going to take my awareness, the awareness of who I be, and I'm going to expand right out past my body, past the house that I live in all directions. And I'm going to go right out and fill the country that we live in, which is New Zealand. So let's just fill the country that we live in with the energy of who we be. Now go right out past New Zealand and right out into the universe. Go past the planet. Go out past the planet. Take your awareness out past the planet and go in all directions. Right out into the universe. Now we're going to go out past this universe and out into all universes. Past as many universes, it's like going 100 million, 1,000, 100,000 million, 100,000 million Ks. And it's all directions because we are acoustical beings. And now start to connect with everything and everyone, all the molecules. So how do you do that? You just start pulling energy from all the molecules. You can go to the forests, you can go to the oceans, you can go to all the stars. Go to the earth, pull energy from the earth, pull energy from all the cities on planet Earth, from the buildings, from the concrete, from the forests, from the oceans, and from all the animals on planet Earth. And you can also start flowing energy back to the animals. And it's just an ask, you're just going to say, I'm just flowing energy back to the animals. And I think of David Attenborough when I do this, and I saw him on Netflix.
Wow.
And yeah, and he looked so young when he started off doing what he was doing. And now he's 93. And he's incredible.
I was in tears. Wow.
Did you watch it, Kim?
I did. The last 2 nights I've watched it.
Oh my God, we got to watch it tonight.
Yeah.
We will go on there and watch. So one of the things I'd like to do tonight, and we're going to keep on pulling energy, being expanded while we do this. And if you have any questions, please ask your questions. But I think it's time for us to actually start destroying and uncreating all the distractor implants of doubt that we have, that the planet could ever get healed, or that the planet could ever, that humans could ever stop destroying the planet.
Yeah.
So distractor implants of doubt are not true. They are distractor implants, and we can just go, let's destroy and create those distractor implants of doubt. And then, Lily, you've never heard of this before, but just go with it. And it's right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all known, short, spoiled, and beyond. And that's a clearing statement. And what it does is it clears lots and lots of different energies. Lots and lots. Right. Now, is there anything you would like to ask for? Shayna, is there anything you'd like to ask for tonight, honey?
Just clearing for the negative energy at my job at the moment.
Right, okay. So you know this thing about infinite, making things infinite?
Mm-hmm.
This is what's going to help you with your job. So take your job right now. Take all the people that are, you know, stupid people, and make them infinite, and make your job infinite. So take it out with you, out with the energy. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Now, whenever you think about your job, just go poof, like that. Now, the other thing that you can do is every day, now I'm going to put the recording out for you, and I do highly recommend that you listen to this a couple of times. It's only going to be half an hour, so, and it's worth listening to and getting these tools down pat. Destroy and uncreate your job every day. So would you like to do that right now?
Yes.
And how you do that is you just say, I destroy and uncreate my job. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all known, short, spoiled, and beyonds. Now, you might not notice anything for the first couple of days, but if you do it every day, what it does is it's actually taking off all your fixed points of view that you have about your job that you don't even know that you have about your job, that's creating what's going on in your job. And if you say, I destroy and uncreate my job, right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all known, short, spoiled, and beyonds. So is there anything you would like to destroy and uncreate tonight, Kimmy?
Yeah, I'd like to destroy and uncreate my relationship to my body.
Yes. So let's destroy and uncreate our relationships to our body. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all known, shorts, millions. And I've got actually something really gorgeous to read out tonight. That's from the reference materials that I thought you might enjoy. And it's about nature. But is there anything you'd like to destroy and uncreate, Lily? And do you understand how this works?
I think so. Probably a lot of doubt, fear, uncertainty.
About?
The project that I'm going through, working with. Yeah.
Okay, so let's destroy and uncreate all those distractor implants of doubt and fear, because fear is another distractor implant.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all known, short, spoiled, millions. So uncertainty is part of doubt. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all known, short, spoiled, millions. And would you like to destroy and uncreate the project every day?
Destroy and uncreate it. What does that do?
So what that does is it energetically destroys all and uncreates all the points of view that you have about it. All the fixed points of view that you have, and it allows something greater to show up.
Oh, yes, please.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all known, short, spoiled, and beyonds. Well done. Got that fast, didn't you? Yeah. Karen, is there anything you'd like to destroy and uncreate tonight, darling?
My relationship with my teeth and my mouth, it's really difficult to eat.
Yes. So yes, let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with our teeth. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, swim, yawns. Let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with eating. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, swim, yawns. Let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with food. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, swim, yawns. Let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with teeth. Did I say teeth? Yeah? Well, let's do it again.
You give it a double barrel.
Yep, right, wrong, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, boys, yawns. So honestly, this is such a great tool because what it does is it takes away all the fixed points of view you have and it allows something greater to show up.
Ooh.
And you can do it with your relationships. And
Yep.
then all the fixed points of view that you have that you don't even know you have, and then they show up differently.
Do it
So-
with your bank account.
Absolutely. Shall we do it with the bank accounts tonight?
Yeah.
I destroy and uncreate my relationship. Will you destroy and uncreate your relationship with your bank account
Yes.
or your bank accounts? Right, from good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, moving on. But don't just do it tonight. Take it from tonight and use it every day for weeks and weeks and see what a difference it makes. Destroy and uncreate your relationship with money because this is a great tool for money. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, with me on. Anything else you can think of? Okay, so let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with each other. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, with me on. And let's destroy and uncreate our relationship with expand your being. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, with me on. And would you destroy and uncreate your relationship with access consciousness? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, block, all nine shorts, with me on. It's amazing how many fixed points of view we have about what access consciousness is and what it isn't and what it will do and what it won't do and all of that. Right, wrong, good, bad, short, neons. And one other thing that it's come into my awareness, let's ask to destroy and uncreate our relationship with failure. Right, wrong, good, bad, on and short, swim, neons. And would you destroy and uncreate your relationship with success? Right, wrong, good, bad, on and short, neons. So it's all your points of view, or the reference points you have about how you've failed or you've never achieved something or it's never happened, and all the points of view you have about success, what that is, what it isn't, what it does, what it doesn't do. Would you destroy and create all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop up, nine shorts with millions. Let me go and see if I can find this little thingy for you guys. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to read a little bit of this and then you can tell me what you think. Okay. Sexualness. Sexualness is what nature provides. Healing, caring, nurturing, creative, expansive, orgasmic, natural quality of life. Communion embraces all those same things. Every element of nature is totally sexual. If you cut off your awareness of that, then you cut off your receiving of that sexualness, which is the healing, nurturing, caring energy, which would give you the energy to do that and still have lots of energy. What we do now is force violent effort, overcome, and sleep. Communion is that which nature is. Communion is that which oneness is. You have always the awareness of that when you go out in nature. Now, why don't you bring nature into you? Become the embodiment of all that nature is and see who speaks to you. The plants, the animals, the houses, the chairs, the cars, the furniture, the floors, the ceiling, all will speak. You have heard the expression that walls can speak. They can, you just don't listen. The plants have language, so do the animals. It is not the verbal garbage and diarrhea that you are used to, but it is succinct and clear if you will listen. in nature, there is a constant state of creation. In nature, if it's going to be a bad year where there is not enough food, animals do not have babies. Are you aware of that? If it's going to be a bad year in the human community, everybody gets pregnant. When bad economic conditions occur, more people have babies. Creation occurs in the animal world when you're willing to be aware of the future. Do you have the willingness to know what the future is in your own reality? Okay, so I think that's pretty much, there's a whole heap there, and we could probably do a bit more next week if you want to. But it's really very cool words, and I'll copy and paste them in the Expand Your Being group if you like. Now, has anybody else got anything else they'd like to ask or about that, about nature?
It's really interesting what you say about the not having babies and things. On David Attenborough brings the example that because of the I guess living standard rising, then particularly in Japan in the last 50 years, then population has decreased significantly in terms of children being born. And,
right.
Over the next few years, then we'll see a peak in the population for the very first time.
In the world?
Yes, on the planet, yeah.
Because we've got far too many people, haven't we? Is that what he said?
No, I don't think really that's it. I think it's just the way industrialization has created the impact on the planet, meaning that the planet can't sustain thriving the way it used to. The wilderness has decreased down to it's around about 34% now on the planet. But in Costa Rica, probably about 2 or 3 decades ago, the government put a stop to logging and clearing the bush, and it went from only 25% wilderness coverage, now it's up to 50%.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's amazing.
How does it get better than that? And what would it take for our government to start to be aware of that kind of thing too?
Yeah.
And let's just ask for that as well. So thank you for that, Kimmy. So that's on Netflix. David Attenborough, he's got what are the name of his shows?
Just give me 2 seconds. Have a talk about something. I'll have a look.
Have a talk about something. Yeah.
I'll tell you what the name of it.
Do any of the girls have Netflix? Do you have Netflix, Shana?
I do.
Yeah, so when you go on Netflix, it just comes up. You don't have to go looking for it. It's just sort of on the front there. And I haven't watched it, but I just heard him talking and I saw a couple of pictures. But I tell you what I did watch the other night. I watched a movie called Scent of a Woman. Have any of you watched that?
No.
Oh my God, I loved it. I loved it so much. I got James I showed it to him the other night. It's a fucking great movie.
It's David Attenborough, A Life on Our Planet.
A Life on Our Planet. So we'll.
And he's just so gorgeous.
He's a beautiful man.
Wow.
And evidently he went on Twitter or somewhere, Instagram, and he had so many followers just after.
Yeah.
So
what does it mean, Kimmy, when the population's going to peak? What does that
meaning that so ever since population's been around, and I guess you know, the last great extinction might be slightly different because I don't know how many humans were around during the dinosaur period, but for the first time in human history, the population is going to get to a point where it's as high as it will go, and then it may even start decreasing.
Okay, we need to watch. We need to watch.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's exquisite.
Yes. Well, he made another one too about the blue planet. Did you see that one?
Maybe a long time ago.
That was a series, and that was phenomenal.
Oh, I saw some of them. Yeah.
They were just phenomenal. Hello, darling. How are you? What's your name? And so, what was I going to say? Gone out of my head now. Oh, I know. I was going to tell you about this movie. It's just a great movie. Al Pacino he's the star in it. I don't know who the other guy is, but I thought it was such a great movie. So,
What's it called?
Scent of a Woman.
Scent of a Woman. And the energy of it is phenomenal. If you want to know about energy and being energy, that movie will give you the awareness. Like Al Pacino in his, who was he? He was a colonel movie.
No.
Really? Tell me if you like it. I thought it was a great movie. Yeah. And you know, we watched. Lily, have you ever watched a movie called
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You
Oh,
Can?
yeah.
Have you seen that movie, Shayna?
No.
Fucking great movie, darling.
Yeah, enjoyed that.
So good. And that's about energy too. That movie,
Yeah.
he was being the energy of,
Yeah,
and that's what created him as doing and getting away with what he got away with.
yeah.
It's a true story. And I'll tell you who stars in that is Leonardo DiCaprio. And
Yeah.
he's gorgeous. He's so gorgeous in it. And that's a great movie. So if you like to watch a good movie every now and then, there's two awesome ones.
Scent of a Woman. Where'd you watch that? Was that on Netflix?
That was on Netflix. I just saw it and I thought, oh, that looks good. I like the title of that.
Oh, yes, it's on Netflix. I'm looking at it now. Cool.
And it's got some good stuff in it. And the energy is amazing. Right.
Cool.
So,
What, is he growing a beard?
Oh, I hope not.
Right.
He just hasn't had a shave today, Karen.
Well, we're in lockdown too.
But miracles are happening, tell ya. It's getting more present. And you know what? I asked Jim to start saying, actually, I want to invite you to start saying this too. I'm choosing consciousness every day. So would you like to start choosing consciousness right now?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, popcorn, and short spoon yawn. So all you do is you start saying, I'm choosing consciousness. And you wake up in the morning and go, I'm choosing consciousness. Every morning, I'm choosing consciousness. And you might not notice anything to start with, but it does take you in the direction of being more conscious. And it's amazing. How's your dad getting on, Kimmy?
Yeah, no, he's doing good. He's forgetting he's vibrant and he's not living on baked beans and toast, so that's good. He's cooking really beautiful meals, which is wonderful, and he's getting out for walks and in the garden. The neighbours have got a cold at the moment, so he hasn't been over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing really good. And he also rang me with an awareness that, because I'd written out different things that were coming out of the accounts and all this kind of just a list of things, just so we could kind of be aware of stuff. And he rang me today and said, look, I really think I need a hand with this. So that was a really neat awareness for him to actually say, hey, I need some help.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, wonderful, eh? So that was really cool.
Very, very cool. Because when somebody starts to ask you, that's when they're really willing to receive. Yeah.
So that's neat. So I said, look, you know, it's no problem. Everything's all covered. I'll just we'll do a summary once I go up there in the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So how does it get better than that?
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
You're so welcome. So, anybody else have anything else you want to ask before we finish?
We need a house for Wendy. Wendy's staying with me at the moment. She's moved from Matata, and we've been house hunting, and they're scarce as hen's teeth.
Is she buying a house in Wanganui?
She wants to buy a house in Wanganui, yes.
And that's scarce, okay. So first of all, let's destroy and uncreate all the points of view that you brought about how houses are scarce in Wanganui, or houses for sale are scarce. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, corner, shorts, swim, yawns. So the price is going up in Wanganui too.
Oh, astronomically, yeah.
Right. So have they gone beyond the budget?
Not quite.
Okay. So Karen, ask her to go out and find a house that she likes.
Yes.
And when you do, ring me, because I'm not going to say this on the Zoom, and we'll do some stuff.
Okay. Excellent. We're going to look at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know some good stuff, and it works. But because this Zoom's going out, this Zoom will, by the way, girls, if it's not all right with you, I won't put it out there. But basically, because this is a free Zoom, this is a public Zoom. So this will go out, and anybody who wants to watch it can watch it. And you're welcome to pass this on to your friends if you want to.
Where does it go on? The porn channels?
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So I've got a YouTube channel, so it goes on my YouTube channel, and also I put it on Expand Your Being, the recording, and I highly invite you to listen to it again. The stuff that you are getting tonight is from Access Consciousness. The tools are truly amazing, and they really work. And does anybody else want to add something to that, because it's not just coming from me?
I've been journeying with Access for about 4.5 years now, and when I first heard a friend of mine, Janine, go rub 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 pod pock all 9 shorts boys, I said, whoa whoa whoa, what was that? And the processes that she did, I just was so attracted to the energy of it. I couldn't wait to learn, and so she had learned from Chrissie, so there was my my invitation to learn the bars, and since then done several courses as well. And I tell you, the difference it's made every day. I'm using the tools of Access. Some of the times I forget, you know, stuff goes on and you forget, but then you kind of, you know, remember again, have the awareness, and it's just truly phenomenal. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, so there's some great tools. One of the ones that I actually was going to say tonight is every day, just for today, I'll be greater than I was yesterday. Keep on with that one. Don't forget it. It's a really goodie. Let's just keep on asking to be the greatness who we truly be. And just ask for that. So thank you for that, Kimmy. And that's what it's like for me too. When you learn the tools of Access, these are the things that you can do for yourself, and they make your life easier and greater, because we're asking for a greater life. You know.
What I'm working on at the moment, Chrissie, is no judgment, just to have no judgment. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what will help you with that is interesting point of view. I have this interesting point of view. Want me to say that again? Interesting point of view. I have this interesting point of view. So whenever you see something that annoys you or upsets you, and here's a good one for you, Shana, for your job. Interesting point of view. I have this interesting point of view. And that is one of the keys to, that's one of the tools, the 10 keys to freedom. Interesting point of view. I have this interesting point of view. And just ask to be that energy. Be the energy of interesting point of view. I have this interesting point of view. That alone, just doing that for yourself, make a huge difference in your life. So now I'm just going to finish this recording. So thank you everybody for coming on.